mistakes that executive moms make and how to fix them. Now, as an executive mom, balancing your demanding work responsibilities, your family commitments, staying active can feel like another task in your endless to do list. Now, you know that regular exercise is important. We, of course, all of us know that, yet finding time to fit in those exercises into your busy schedule can feel nearly impossible. Even when you manage to find that time for the exercises, you crave out that little bit of time, you might still end up frustrated, sore, or even injured. So, there are some common mistakes that I've observed during these years that most moms, busy moms, make. And in today's video, we will discuss how to avoid these common pitfalls and to start moving better without that extra mental and physical stress on your body. Now, of course, there are many other things that, I'm going to talk about three mistakes here that I've commonly seen and probably done myself as well when I started off. But of course, there are many others that can be counted in here, but these are the three main ones that I want to talk about. So, before we get into the video for today, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their spinal, that is back and neck, and nerve pain despite low energy levels and brain fog or lack of focus. Now, I have quite a few ways that I help you, but the main ones are easy lifestyle modification, exercises that can be incorporated into your existing schedule, basically without taking away a big chunk of your time, and also some tips and tricks that have helped me in my own pain and adrenal fatigue journey. Now, those of you who know adrenal fatigue know that there are quite a few symptoms of adrenal fatigue. However, the ones that I struggled with mainly were low energy levels and lack of focus, or mommy brain, as it sometimes is called. All right, so without taking away more of your time from your busy work or at home, so let's talk about the topic for the video for today, the topic of which is three top workout mistakes executive moms make and how to fix them. Now, the very first one is choosing intensity over consistency. Now, many busy moms, because we are so busy, we dive straight into intense workouts, believing that the more effort we put in equals better results. However, when you go in too hard too soon, it can lead to burnout. It can lead to injury, and it can lead to frustrations when those results don't really add up. Now, so the common pitfall that I see here is intense sporadic workouts that don't integrate well with your lifestyle, really. So a smarter approach would be to try to be more consistent. So if you cannot exercise, say 5 days a week, it's okay. Do 3 days a week, do twice a week to start off with, and start with some manageable activity like a short daily walk. You can even walk around the house if you don't want to get out and about or walk in your office or take that flight of steps. I mean, we all know how to incorporate those little steps or walk into our everyday routine. You could try some gentle yoga, some quick mobility sessions, rather than infrequent and intense workout sessions. So, the next one that I want to talk about is ignoring your daily movement habits. Now, okay, if you're solely focusing on those structured workouts, right? Even if you do what I've just mentioned, those walks, yoga, or your mobility sessions or exercises, you're not doing intense workouts, that's fine. However, if you are ignoring your daily movement pattern, that can be a common mistake. Now, what I mean by that is if you are sitting at your desk, or even if you have a standing desk, you're standing at your desk for prolonged periods of time, or you are in meetings, or you're traveling for work and you sit for long periods of time, it can often undo the benefit of the exercises that you have actually fit into. You've already done those workout and the exercises in the morning, and then you have a long day at your desk, standing or sitting. It really does away with all the benefits that you've got with your exercise. So a common pitfall is believing structured exercises session alone will offset that lack of activity throughout the day. Now, how do you approach this? Now, if you incorporate simple movement habits throughout your day, like say if you are in a meeting where you can stand up, you can stand up, sit down, or if you have a sit to stand desk, you can do that. There are many meetings where you are on video or you are face to face. cross, uncross your leg. Just introduce that little bit of movement. Just move your ankles up and down, scrunch your toes and open them up under the table where nobody will notice it, right? So you can do some desk-based stretching breaks. Anyway, I'll come to that soon. Now, if you are not sure of how your posture is when you're sitting, or how can you maintain a good posture while sitting, because if you are all slouched here and then you're going to the gym and working out your upper body, it doesn't make sense, right? So I have written a blog on this topic. I will just tell you what it's called. It is the 3 common mistakes busy moms make when trying to stay active. Now, when you go on this blog, there is a video inside the blog which talks about how can you stop slouching at your desk. There are many other links to some useful blogs and videos that are related to what we're talking about. There is also a free guide for you, which is quick and easy desk-based exercises to avoid or manage your spinal and nerve pain. Now, these are simple, easy exercises that can be done under 2 to 3 minutes while you're sitting at your desk at work or in the comfort of your house, right? So have a look at this video. It's a free video guide. Have a look at it. Quite a few people have found it useful. Now, the third point, the link to the blog, I will leave it in the description of this video. If you're watching me on Instagram, link is in the bio. If you're too busy, can't be bothered to look up for it, or you can't find it, send me a message or drop a comment below this video and I'll send it across to you. All right, so the third point and the final one is forgetting to listen to your body. Now, this is very cliche. Listen to your body. You might have heard this like a million times. What exactly does it mean? If you're pushing through that pain or discomfort, it is often celebrated, right? We say, hey, I went to the gym, or I did my exercise and I have so much pain. There's something good happening in my body. Yes, it is. But if you ignore your body's signals, it can lead to chronic pain, injuries, and long-term setbacks. Now, if you ignore those aches and pains for your fitness goals, there needs to be a good balance here. Yes, you might have some muscle soreness when you start off with an exercise, but if it is continuing on, you need to look into, do I need to bring down the intensity of this exercise? Do I need to modify it? Do I need to do another one and substitute with this exercise? So you need to analyze it, right? So tune in regularly with how your body feels, adjust your workout or even your daily activities accordingly. You can opt for more gentle stretches and restorative movements to start off with and gradually build up over it, right? So that guide that I was talking about earlier, the free video guide on quick and easy desk-based exercises, it takes you through exercises, mobility exercises that you can do starting from your cervical spine down to your toes. So that would be helpful in this case. So have a look at that blog that I mentioned earlier and move better, not harder, right? So staying active as a busy mom doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be overwhelming, right? So by avoiding these common mistakes that we spoke about and embracing these small sustainable shifts in your lifestyle, you can build a movement routine to fit into your busy schedule, right? And you can feel stronger, you can feel healthier, you can feel more energized. All right, so that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, any comments on today's video, let me know. I'll be happy to help you out. All righty, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.